Historical gun weeb here.
Hey, no one gives a fuck. You didn't tell me you started the camera, you bitch. Anyhow, regardless of that, with some admin issues and rolling problems, we're gonna start off. What's going on, guys? My historical gun nerd here, Mr. fucking know-it-all here. I am Anxious Turtle, Miku enthusiast, but secret gay lover to Kagami Len. So today, we're going to have a magical disassembly / informational video here today about AR-15s. Because apparently, historical gun guy doesn't know shit about ARs. So, if anyone doesn't know, this is an AR. Oh, holy shit, an AR? Are you sure it's not an AK? Yeah, it's an AR. And the way I know that is that it uses freedom rounds. 5.56. You may be looking at this thing, hey, Turtle, isn't that a 223? Yeah, it fucking is. Tariffs fucking suck. Anyhow, we're going to move on to the AR-15 here. This AR specifically is my custom Spice Tactical ST-15. This is my beauty gun. This is my bad bitch. I will take this to prom night and I will get to third base. But for disassembly, clean this bad boy up. Make sure she's good to go. Make sure she's ready to slap some fucking stuff. We're going to disassemble her, make sure she's clean. And to start off with that, obviously, as you see here, she's on safe. Her charging handle's closed, or carrier port. I forgot the word for this. But how I'm going to take her apart, I'm going to flip her over. You see these two pins here? You could take both of these out to fully take apart the upper and lower. But for the sake of this video, I'm just going to pull this guy here to open her up. I'm going to spread her legs, so to speak. We're going to reach in here, pull her back all the way. She's fully back, and I'm just going to spread it. And after I spread it, you'll see down here, here's the buffer tube and spring, here's the trigger group, and here's the magazine guard if you want to play with that. That's your own discretion. You can do that on your own free time. But what we're going to focus on today is this bad boy, the bolt carrier group, and the charging handle. So the only way to take this out, it's easy. You see I got a little latch here. I'm going to put my finger in, and I'm just going to give it a good little pull here. Here's the bolt carrier group. Here's the charging handle. We don't need this. I'm going to sell it on Temu. Now we're left here with the bolt carrier group. How we're going to take this apart a little bit further is I'm going to push this bad boy in. You can give it a good little smack, good little spank like your prom date. And then I'm going to twist this bad boy over to be... Sorry, I haven't cleaned this gun in a little while. And I probably should have cleaned it. Actually, we're going to pause for a sec. We're going to come back to this. What I'm going to do is you see this little pin here. I'm going to go ahead and stick my little nails in here. As you can tell, I haven't had a Metapeti in a few years. And I'm just going to stick my nail in, pull this bad boy out so I can take out the firing pin. The firing pin's right here. How am I going to get this bad boy out? If this dirty little girl is so dirty, is simple. Brute force. So I'm going to hold her over this way and give her a good little spank. Boom. There she goes. As you can tell, this bad boy isn't too dirty. It's fine. We're going to set her to the side for now. And now we're going to focus on this. I'm going to tilt this bad boy to the side. There we go. She's already legs spread, ready to rock and roll. So we're going to stick our fingers in there. Go ahead and pull it out. And then we're going to pull out this guy. This is the bolt. We can take this apart a bit further. If you look right here, you'll see a little pin here. If you stick like a paper clip in here or whatnot, it depends. You could take this apart and pull this little section out. Personally, it's not really much of a point in doing that. You can if you want, but honestly, should be fine. At least for most people. So, assembly is about the same. As you can tell, I got some carbon on my fingers because I haven't cleaned this girl since prom night. She's my dirty little side task. How I'm going to put this sucker back together is I'm going to look right here in this hole here. You can tell there's this guy, more ridges. On the other side, less ridges. The side with less ridges, I'm going to have pointed up. I'm going to have this girl pointed up just like this. And just slide it in. Sometimes it doesn't work. You might have to spit. But I'm going to push her in. Tilt it just a little bit so it lines up with this hole on the side here. It's a little hard to see on camera. I understand that. And then to make sure she locks in place, we're going to get this little secure guy. Think of this like your blessing from your prom date's parents. This is your blessing. You're just going to slide it right in there. Make sure you got your blessing. I need to double check. Make sure I got this in here. Okay, I do. Slide it in like blessing. I might have lied that I had it in. Hold on, let me do it the other way.
Well, you're having performance difficulties. You need the charging handle.
Sometimes I can't get it up. You can't doubt. You can't blame me.
Yeah, everyone has performance.
There we go. Got it in finally. That's what she said. I know. Flag me in the comments, anxious turtle. And then we're gonna pull her back for now. Then I gotta go. Actually, no, I don't have to get a charging handle yet. I know I threw it to the side. We're gonna get this firing pin. We're gonna line them in. It's much like your first girlfriend. You gotta ease into the hole. Tell them sweet nothings. Pretend like everything's okay. Tell her you love her forever. And then you just kind of slip it right in. Then this guy, think of this as like your rubber. Well, actually, no. Don't think this is your rubber because you kind of need this. Most people just go it raw. Don't go it raw. Only fools don't wrap their tools. But for this bad boy, you'll see this little hole here on the side. You got some pretty good girth. This is a physical representation of my own tools. And we're just going to go ahead and mosey her on in here, right here. Mind you, only do this after the firing pin is in, because this is what seats the firing pin. Keep it in place. So once the firing pin's in, put this bad boy in. And if you want to functions check it right now, the gun itself is not going to work. So what you can do instead, minus the carbon, don't mind my fingers, is you can do a symbol check. Go ahead and smack this. Get this little guy in. And then fling it. If it flings back out, you're good to go. If it does not fling back out after you give it a good little swing, it's because it is too dirty to fire. I should know that. I've put thousands of rounds through an AR, and when it doesn't come back, that means it's not ready to shoot. I gotta go get the charging handle real quick because I kind of threw it like an idiot.
For the record, I did ask you if you want me to pick it up.
I don't need you to pick it up.
Well, yeah, it's your prom date.
No, this is not my prom date. This is my friend's prom date that I promised I'd give him. So, once you got this bad boy put back together, you may ask, how do you put this back together, Turtle? Easy. You see this side? This is where the gas comes through. I don't feel like I need to explain that. So, get this guy. This is where the bolt goes. It's going to go in this little spot right here. I'm sure maybe the camera can reach it in this little spot here. I call this the butthole. The butthole of the gun. This is what you're going for in prom. So, you got your permission from the prom date's parents. You got your prom date. And you're going to go ahead and cram her on in there. So what you're going to do is you're going to take that invitation. You're going to do a little bit of work. You're going to slide this bad boy in first. Kind of stick it in the hole a little bit. Keep it center. Definitely keep it center. And eventually you're going to feel it slide back. Just like that. And you're going to keep it hold back. You're going to take your prom date. Make sure your tool's nice and extended. Nice and hard. Ready to rock and roll. Just going to mosey him in there. Nice and gentle. Make sure this gas tube here is going to slide in with the charging handle. Because, there's a hole there for it. Just going to slide her in. Get him even. And then you're just going to mosey him on in. And if you do it right, your prom date's going to be going, yeah. And then you can be nice and gentle at that point. But after that, don't be gentle. She wants you to hit her with a brick. Once you close her up. Sorry, I pulled the pin back when I was doing that. Push her back in. Push this guy back in. And then what we're going to want to do is a functions check. If you've been living under a rock and have a gun, you should probably Google a functions check. But if you don't want to do that, good news. I'm here to deliver. So for a functions check, first we're going to close this ejection port cover. I finally remember the name. Right now, this gun is on safe. For a functions check, I'm going to pull the trigger. It's not going to fire. That means it's good. I'm going to now put it on fire. But before I actually pull the trigger, I'm going to lock the bolt to the rear and check it myself. You might see my face for a moment here. You can tell there's nothing in there. The reason why I check is because I am insane and I want to double check it. Make sure. Better safe than sorry. Now let's lock back to the rear. We're going to go ahead and switch it to fire. Now it's in fire. I'm going to go ahead and pull the trigger and hold it. Oh, I just put it on safe because I'm stupid. We're going to go ahead and put it on fire. We're going to pull the trigger. You will hear that click. That means the pins had a little action there, but they struck out. You know, better luck next time, Chief. While they're doing that, you're going to keep your finger held down on the trigger. You're going to rack it. And then, after you're done racking it, you're going to let go of the trigger, and you should hear a little clunk. Just like this. Maybe get the camera a little closer so they can hear it.
Yep.
If you hear that, that means your gun's good to go. Close your ejection port cover, and this bad boy is ready to rock and roll. And that will sum up this video today. This is a simple disassembly. Again, this is Anxious Turtle. I am a secret admirer of Hasane Miku, but also a gay lover of Kagami Len. So if you have any questions about our fantasies, go ahead and reach out in the comments. Go ahead and pin what you believe I'm actually into. It is not ropes. It is not bondage, but there is a lot of bananas. You guys have a great one, and I'll catch you guys around.